What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Ravens Reviewing Videos. It's been a long time, guys. I know there was a summer holiday and I went away with my family, so I did not have time to do any reviews. So we're starting again as of today. Hope everybody's doing well and you still like watching my videos. In the meanwhile, I do have a new, podcast. It is some kind of podcast. On TikTok, we will go live every Thursday nowadays, and there's going to be a couple of days that are not Thursday, but Friday or Saturday. But that depends on the dates people are able to go live with us. So yeah, join us on TikTok as well, because it's very interesting. We have very interesting topics if it comes to the paranormal. It's a lot of familiar names in the future, so you might want to pay attention to that. Also, I'm going to post the lives on my YouTube channel, and you can just watch them as well. But without further ado, I'm going to do my first review after the summer holiday. This one is from Haunted 5, and the video is called 5 Scary Ghost Videos So Cursed You'll Need to Shower in Holy Water. Now, I don't have holy water. Do know someone who has holy water, so maybe I am gonna need it after this video. You never know. So my partner in crime, if you do see this one, maybe I need you. So everybody, join me, sit back, relax, and enjoy this video, because it's review time. Here we go. There we go again.
A man named Dustin works at a small hotel up in the mountains. He has been featured before when he captured a terrifying entity right behind him in the hotel diner. On this night, he was asked to grab some pillowcases and sheets for a guest and was terrified to go by himself. He has seen everything from shadow figures lurking in various rooms to hearing disembodied voices that are anything but friendly. When he first enters the room with all the sheets,
I have no idea if I know this one, but if I do know this one, that's probably fake.
He notices how cold it is, which many believe is a sign of paranormal activity.
Yeah, it is.
It wasn't long before he captured disembodied...
Not all the time, by the way. I have to put my mic back to my mouth, I think. Can I do that without falling? It's not all the time that when it's cold, there's a entity present. So it's not all the time. Most of the times, when it gets cold all of a sudden without no cause, it could be.
voices nearby, which many feel are coming from a demonic source. As he entered the room, he would soon get the scare of a lifetime.
Very annoying, a demonic voice. Demonic presence. Not everything is demonic.
Oh shit, it's fucking freezing in here.
Did hear that
Okay.
though. It sounds like an old man dying. It doesn't sound demonic to me. That's mine.
That looks like it's... Okay, maybe one of these. I don't know, I don't work in housekeeping, so I don't know.
It's not demonic. It's an old man.
Oh, pillowcases. Oh, I probably shouldn't have. Oh, okay, whoops. Wait, no, those are wrong. That's not pull towels. Shit.
Dude.
Okay, I think this is
You don't even know. Okay. Well, this one goes very far. How hard is it to find a pillowcase? You have to grab some pillowcases. This does not even look like a pillowcase.
not entirely sure.
Behind you. Oh, I heard that. Light disappears, so there's something there.
Here we go.
As Dustin enters the cold, dark room, he immediately brings attention to the temperature, and soon, a disembodied voice seems to respond to him.
Freezing in here.
You're cold.
Freezing in here.
As he goes about his tasks, there are 5 instances where a loud and clear disembodied voice is heard.
Yep.
When he is placing the towels back on the shelf, we can hear the voice saying, "It's mine."
Yep. It's mine.
Just before he decides to exit the room, he faces the camera toward himself, and we can clearly hear the voice say, "Behind you."
He
Many
reacted
people
to
in
it,
the
but
original comments
he reacted to it, but he didn't even realize he reacted to somebody talking to him.
section are convinced the hotel is haunted, while the skeptics are certain it was fake, since camera microphones aren't sensitive enough to pick up disembodied voices.
That's not true. They are sensitive enough. Trust me, they are.
A woman who collects dolls has recently been experiencing strange activity at night.
What? A woman who collects dolls suddenly has strange activity. Duh!
She started collecting dolls because it
that one's
reminded
okay.
her of her childhood and would bring about happy memories. Recently at night, some of the dolls began to turn on and sing, which was unusual since no one was there to trigger them. Another strange experience she began to have was the sound of children giggling from various rooms in the house, even though none of the dolls had that particular
There's nothing more enjoyable of giggles of children, unless you don't have children.
ability. One night while she was fast asleep, she began to hear one of the dolls singing a nursery rhyme, which she thought was pretty eerie. When she began to focus her attention on the doll, she began to see behaviors that she had never seen before. As she begins recording, we can
eerie.
clearly hear the doll singing one of the programmed nursery rhymes. That may not be too creepy in the beginning, but she mentions that the laugh is something she has never heard before. The eerie laugh in the middle and at the end of the song is what made her feel incredibly uncomfortable. Another strange aspect of the doll was the fact it was continuously blinking, even though the doll was not programmed to do so. Paranormal or not, the footage is definitely creepy.
No dolls in my house. Send them to you, Mary.
Back in July, a security camera located in Colombia recorded an event that still remains a mystery. Based on the original post, the man in the video encountered something that left him needing 24 stitches. The video takes place at night and starts with a man standing in front of his door and soon casually walking inside. After a few moments, a strange orb appears out of nowhere and flies directly inside his house. The loud bang is heard by the neighbors, who quickly rush over to see if the man is okay. Upon further inspection, they realize the man was knocked unconscious. Obviously, none of them knew what took place, so they reviewed the security footage once the man regained consciousness. What they witnessed sent chills down their spine.
I'm gonna check the time because there's a time frame in the top center, and then I'm probably gonna check the image, or I'm gonna check the image and then check the time. We'll see. I'll check the image first. I don't see any orbs. I saw something flying in. But I don't know if that was it could be a bug. It is a coincidence, and I know, but I don't know. I checked the time in the meanwhile, and the time is still just continuously walking or going.
About halfway into the video, we can see a small orb near the backside of the car. The orb soon increases in size and quickly makes its way around the car and slams directly into the house.
It is the way it moves around something. It could be a bug, because they will not fly into things as well, but it's pretty big for that.
Knocking the man unconscious. Even when we slow down the footage, it's impossible to tell what the object is. Some people in the original comment section mentioned it was a bug, but clearly no bug looks or behaves like that. To this day, the paranormal community is still looking for answers.
This is a weird one. I have to admit on that one. That one is a weird one. I don't know what it was, but I'll give it the benefit of the doubt being real paranormal activity.
A mother recently got back from dropping off one of her sons at a sleepover nearby. When she arrived home, she had a strange feeling that something was off in the house. She decided to ignore it and went to read with her other son. Everything was peaceful until she began to hear footsteps and a familiar voice nearby. She thought she heard her son's voice in the living room, but knew that couldn't be the case since she just dropped him off. She mentioned that she began to see shadows under the door, indicating that someone was nearby.
How do you see that? Because your light is on. That's very hard to see. If you can see it, that is.
This began to alarm her and her son since nobody else should have been in the house. She began to hear her son's voice outside the door and knew at this moment that a mimic was trying to deceive her.
Who is it?
Me.
Who's me?
Your son.
Aren't you at your friend's sleepover?
Hungry.
One thing with mimical spirits, do not react to them. Because if you react, they got you. That's an invitation of, I'm welcome here. For them, that is. It's not an invitation, clearly, but for them it is. So, don't react to mimics. Let me say it like this. I paused it again. I'm sorry. It's annoying, I know. But let me say it like this. If you know for sure that there ain't nobody home, like in this case, the son. If you know for sure he's not home because you just dropped him off at a sleepover party, he's not home. So don't react to him. Continue on doing what you were doing. Continue on reading to your other son. Just ignore it. It goes away. Trust me. Not all the time. Oh. Man, I clicked the button again. I still have no idea what button it is.
Who are you?
Your son.
What do you want? There's food in the microwave.
Eat it for me. Open the door, please.
Go to bed.
No.
Go to bed.
No.
Don't you
Just
open the
moments
door.
into the video, we can hear a dialogue between a young boy outside the door and the mother on the bed. She mentions that it couldn't have been her son based on the way he was talking back to her, along with the fact that she just dropped him off at a sleepover. Obviously, the fact that someone was in the room recording this brings considerable doubt to the authenticity of the video.
Definitely.
Along with someone recording this, the smaller child in the bed doesn't seem scared at all and almost appears as though they find the entire situation funny. Unfortunately, the video abruptly ends before we can see who or what is on the other side of the door.
Fake. Has to be.
Back in 2023, a woman was driving home alone one evening when her dashcam captured something truly bizarre. The road that she was driving down is rumored to be haunted by the people that unfortunately lost their lives in the various car accidents.
That's not good.
She was always warned while growing up to never drive down this road at night, and if she absolutely must, to always drive with a friend or family member. Many of the spirits that allegedly haunt this road will walk in the middle of the street, causing drivers to swerve to avoid them and end up in their own car accident. The cycle continuously repeats itself, even though everyone has been warned of the dangerous road.
Maybe you should close the road for the rest of the eternity. Oh, that was freaky.
While driving down the road in the middle of the night, we soon notice a translucent figure manifest in the middle of the road. The figure appears to be that of a woman dressed in a white gown. Due to the camera quality, it's difficult to say whether the figure suddenly appeared, or if it had been walking across the road. One thing is for sure, the figure does appear to be translucent.
Yeah,
Based on the driver's reaction, we can assume the figure was not added in with CGI, and that he noticed the strange apparition in real time. Paranormal or not, the footage is definitely creepy.
Well, that was it for Haunted 5. The last one, I have to say, it was really creepy. I think if I saw that on the road where I drove, I would probably had an accident. Yeah. Probably, yeah. I need to find myself a dash cam, I think. Because I want to film these shit. Yeah, all in all, good video. Could there be fake ones in there? Of course. Always. But I do have to say, except for the one with the mom and the child on the bed, I think the other ones are pretty much real. I can't find any fake things in there, so it's all benefit of the doubt, and I think it's paranormal. If you think otherwise, please comment on the video and tell me why you think otherwise, because I would like to interact with you guys. I would like to see what you guys are thinking, because if I can debunk it, which is probably not always easy, but it's made easy by people. Like, well, for instance, if you are on a bed with your kid reading a book, why would you want to film that? And then all of a sudden a mimicker is there. Bit weird, isn't it? So, and you can also say, it's not my child because he doesn't talk to me like that. Well, if you instruct him to do so, he will. So, that one I can say probably fake. People need attention nowadays, so they will fake shit. But all in all, good video. If you liked his videos, please go over to the channel, subscribe to the channel, and of course give the videos a like, because he can use them. And of course, if you like my video, subscribe to my channel, like my video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Ta-ta for now.